What's good? This is Trey with Legit Game coming to you with this video on what do women want from you. Alright, so first let's talk about the categories that women put men in. Alright, so this is going to set the foundation for the answer that I'm going to give to this question. So women mainly put men in three categories. The friend zone, the lover zone, and the provider zone. Friend zone, self-explanatory. She sees you as a friend, so you're a friend. Lover, basically she's sexually interested in you. Doesn't mean she wants a long-term relationship, just means she's sexually interested in you. It's a feeling, and it's something she can't deny. And then the provider zone is basically you meet all the requirements for somebody who can take care of her, give her a stable life, and, take care of her kids. So that's mainly the three categories. So if the question is, what do women want from you? Meaning, what can you bring to the table that will make women attracted to you? Well, first you have to ask yourself, what zone do you want to be in? Do you want to be the lover? Meaning, do you want her to feel sexual attraction for you? Do you want to be the provider? Meaning, do you want to be boyfriend material, someone that she can see herself in long term? Or do you want to be a friend? Okay. If you want to be a friend, just be friendly. Just be positive, upbeat, just have casual conversation. Don't make any moves. Don't show any sexual intention. Don't show, that you're a man and try to lead or any of that. Just have a regular conversation with her. When you interact with her, just be regular and don't show your masculinity. You'll end up in the friend zone for sure. Now, if you want to get in the lover zone, this is where it gets a little polarizing. So basically, the point is you have to show your masculinity in a way that's going to be polarizing. So basically, there's going to be some women who are going to find you sexually attractive, some women who are going to be like, no. Okay, because basically you're giving off that energy that I'm a sexual man. Are you sexually available? Okay, and some women, they may find you sexually attractive, but they may not be available. They may already have a man, or maybe they're just not in the mood, or maybe it just whatever. Plenty of reasons. The point is, if you want to end up in the lover zone, you have to put out that energy that, hey, I am a sexual man. I'm unapologetic about it. If you're not with it, I'm out. So when you're in an interaction with a woman, you should be a man. You should be sexual. You should be playful. You should embrace who you are. Okay, you should make moves. Okay, you should touch her. When I say touch her, okay, because I don't want to give the wrong understanding of what I mean by that. I mean, if you see her being receptive to your interaction and she's smiling, stuff like that, get physical. Okay, if she seems like she's into it, get physical. If she doesn't seem like she's into it, don't touch it. Okay, but the point is, you have to put out that energy that I'm a sexual man and I'm not afraid of that. I'm not unapologetic about it. Basically, you have to be okay with rejection, because if she's not sexually available, she's gonna reject you. And she's probably going to reject you quickly. And that's what you want. You don't want to waste your time in these interactions trying to be friendly and then find out that she's not interested. Better you just put out your masculine energy, be a man, show that you're interested without being desperate or needy or any of that. And she'll let you know if she's interested or not. Okay. But by putting out that energy, it basically guarantees either she's going to reject you or you're going to end up in the lover zone. Okay. So it's basically you're being masculine. What do I mean by that? You're leading. You're controlling the frame, you're teasing her, you're testing her, challenging her, making her qualify herself to you, showing her that you're not needy, that you are willing to walk away, you don't care what she thinks about you, that type of thing. Because you look at the guys that the women go after, it's always the guy who doesn't give a shit, the guy who has his life, he's living his life, probably talking to other girls, and she's like, oh man, I want to get him. He's talking to all these other guys. I don't know that. That's the type of guy she wants, because she knows he has value. So you have to put that energy out there. Okay. And it's either she's gonna rock with it or she's gonna reject it. Okay. Next one, provider. So provider, basically the guy who, he has his shit together. He's a good dude, probably a nice guy. I mean, not all the time, but probably a nice guy. You know, probably decent. You know, he fits her looks threshold, her looks standards. Okay, so he's probably not too bad looking, or if he is bad looking, the other stuff have to really be on point. So meaning, you know, he really has his shit together, has nice house, you know, yeah, he has his shit together, has some form of status, but he doesn't have that raw sexual energy that women respond to naturally. Okay, so that's typically what the provider is that guy who on paper is right for her, but she may not be super attracted to him, but she does have some attraction for him because he does have value in the sense of he can probably take care of her kids, and just give her a comfortable environment or lifestyle. But what you want to do is you want to be a combination of the lover and the provider, because that's the best of both worlds. That puts you in a category that most men are not in. Most men are either one or the other. They're either the friend zone type, they're either the provider type, or they're either the lover type. Okay? If you can be the provider and the lover, and somewhat of a friend too, then you're a beast. That's what you want to do. Now the friend thing, that you shouldn't even focus on being a friend. That's just gonna happen naturally. Like, basically what I'm saying here is you want her to see it as kind of like a friend in the sense of someone who she can hang around and have fun with and that type of thing. But you still have to be giving off the lover vibe. Okay? So it's friendly, but it's still sexual. Okay? And it doesn't have to be obvious. You don't have to be forcing yourself on her or any of that. Just your body language. You should just exude sexual confidence. And that basically, you have to develop that by interacting with a lot of women and building your confidence through, you know, references and success and failure and a combination of all these different things. So that's not something you just out of nowhere you can bring, I'm going to be sexually confident. No, you got to work on that. So work on interacting with women and work on embracing your sexuality, that type of thing. And that confidence will come out. But if you're not giving that energy, you're going to end up in the friend zone or the provider zone. The friend zone or provider zone, women have more control in those zones because those zones are more logical. Like, okay, yeah, it's a friendly guy. Okay. Yeah, he's a provider. But that lover zone, those are the guys who, when you're like, why would she, you know what I'm saying? Why would she like him? Like, look, he's an asshole, da da da. It's because she can't deny those feelings. Like, she, even though he on paper he may be bad for her, he's giving off that raw sexual energy, and she cannot deny that. It's just like when you see a beautiful woman, you know, you can't deny the fact that you find her attractive. You can't deny the fact that she looks good. You can't deny the fact that you have sexual interest in her. That's just the way it is. You can pretend, oh yeah, she's not that cute, but the reality is you do find her attractive. So that's what that lover zone is all about. It's like you're creating this energy, this attraction that she cannot deny. Okay? She can't deny it. She feels it. A feeling is different from a logical understanding of something. Like, well, yeah, logically this guy would be a good father for my kids, right? That doesn't mean he's giving off that lover energy where she just has to have him. He's probably not giving off that energy. That's a different type of energy. But that energy doesn't mean that you're a provider type. It doesn't mean you're right for her as a husband or a long-term relationship. But it does mean that you have value and she is responding to it because it's in her DNA. It's nature. You can't deny it. So that's a whole different thing. You know, if you're giving off that energy, you know, it's something that, you know, a feeling is a feeling. You know, when you have an emotion, it's there. And if you have good emotional control, you can control it, but it's still there. And that's what you want to create, because that's just the part of the part of us that makes us human. It's like, we have emotions. Like, you can be, you know, a badass or whatever, But if someone who you really care about dies, you're going to feel that sorrow. You're probably going to cry. You're probably going to mourn the loss. Even though you might be this tough guy, whatever, if you really care about someone, you're going to feel that. And that's what I'm talking about. Is there's a certain type of energy that you can put out there that people have to feel. And that's what you want to do. Okay, that's what women are looking for. They want that. They want that feel. They want the best of both worlds. It's hard for them to find that. That's why they're always complaining. But they want the guy who they feel sexually attracted to and he's boyfriend material. Okay. And once you have those two things, it gives you a lot of power. Okay. It gives you a lot of power because now she's like, damn, this guy has a lot of value. I don't want to lose him. And so then she starts doing whatever she has to do to keep you in her life because she knows you are rare. That's a rare quality to find a guy who's a lover and a provider. All right. So that's the advice. If you really take this and listen to it and really understand it, it's a lot of power if you develop this. Develop the lover. Get yourself to project that lover vibe, but at the same time project that you can be a provider if you want to, and also you can be a friend. You know, because at the end of the day, if you have that abundance mindset where you are not in scarcity and you're not needy, you don't give a shit if she puts you in a friend zone. Now you shouldn't be aiming for that. At the same time, you shouldn't really give a shit. Like you don't care what's gonna happen. You're just a masculine man. You're just a sexually confident man, and some women will respond to that. That's it. All right, so that's the advice. I hope that was helpful. For more tips and advice on how to pick up women, go to legitgame.com or hit me up on Facebook.com/The Real Trey Morgan. Thanks for watching. Peace.